Good morning, guys. Okay, that was kind of weird. Literally no one wakes up like that. I mean, if you wake up like that, you're probably a psychopath. But anyways, it's spring break. Guys, I'm literally so excited for spring break. Not just because I finally get a break from all these horrible tests, quizzes, homeworks, all this disgusting studying. I'm going on a pretty cool trip. I mean, obviously you've already seen the title of the video, so you know where I'm going, but I'm going to Spain! This was literally such an impulsive decision. Like 3 months ago in winter break, we were just thinking about going somewhere for spring break, like staying in the US, maybe New York, maybe Colorado, Utah, something, I don't know. But all the tickets were kind of like, they're kind of pricey. But then we literally get like on the side of the page, it says Spain. And the tickets, round trip, per person, were under $500. Yeah. So we're just there on the computer, you know, we're looking for plane tickets, and then we see the Spain tickets and we're just like, yeet. And we bought them. Oh my gosh, my camera's falling. So yeah, I mean, we bought the tickets. That's such a good deal. Like, you're probably never gonna fly to Spain for that kind of money. So we got them, and now we're here, and I'm leaving in 10 minutes to go to the airport, so, but yeah, cue the travel montage. So we finally landed in Madrid. The flight was actually not that bad. It went by faster than I thought. The only thing was that it was an overnight flight, and it's currently 8 a.m. here in Madrid, and I only slept like 30 minutes, which is not a good idea. But I'm just gonna have to power through the day. I got a coffee, which doesn't even help. I don't know, coffee makes me tired, so I'm just making it worse on myself, but I'm still gonna have fun. We're currently sitting on this like intersection. There's like a fountain and then like all this stuff right here. And I'm super excited to do all this stuff today, so I guess I'll see you when we start doing things. We just got to our hotel and it's so cute. Okay, this is the bed and it has this ocean thing, but I really like this whole kitchen area. Look at these lights. These lights are beautiful. And then there's this cute little kitchen. And then this is my bed. It's like a rollout bed type of couch thing. And then it has like this painting and this light. I don't know why, but I just love this light. Like, look at it. Okay, wait, let me turn it on. That looks really good. And then we have this window over here. I think you can actually open it. Yeah, you can open it. And then you can go outside and just look at people like you're a king or something. So we're gonna just rest for like a few minutes, and then we're going to one of the art museums that they have here. There's so many different art museums here. Like, obviously this is Spain, so a lot of the stuff has to deal with Picasso. So this one we're going to right now has like some really good Picasso paintings, and I'm super excited. So it's the next day. I forgot to finish the video yesterday because literally once we came back from the museum, we just went to sleep. Like, it was 4 o'clock and we just passed out. I mean, that would make sense because I literally only had 30 minutes of sleep in the last 48 hours. So I never got to finish about yesterday's stuff. So we went to this really cool museum. It was called Museo Nacional de Reina Sofia. And the biggest thing with this museum is that they had this massive Picasso exhibit with lots of different paintings of his. But they had this one painting. It was like a really famous one. I'll attach a picture right here because I wasn't allowed to take pictures pictures, and I got a story about that. But the first thing that shocked me is this painting was huge. It was like wall to wall, and I never even knew he like made paintings this big. I thought they were just like little canvases like this, but this one was massive. The crazy thing is you weren't allowed to take pictures in this exhibit. There were like 5 security guards in front of this one massive painting, and literally anyone that even touched their phone trying to take it out of their pocket, they would like scream at them. Obviously I was like, man, dang it, I wanted to like get a video of it for you guys, but I couldn't do that, so I just went through the rest of the Picasso exhibit. I thought there you would be able to take pictures, but you still weren't. Anyways, I thought you were allowed to take pictures, and I got a picture of this one, which I'll also attach right here. And the second I clicked the button on my phone, this lady just like turns the corner and screams at me. I just like walked away. Hopefully she didn't see that I actually got a picture, but I got one, so. And then once we were leaving, we took these cool like crazy glass elevators on the outside, and you could like see a really cool view of the city. I don't know, I went to like a few stores, and every single elevator here is made out of glass. I don't know if that's like a thing they're required to do, but it looks kind of cool. But yeah, and then we went to sleep because we were tired, and today I woke up and I went to McDonald's. McDonald's in Europe, like I've been to Europe before and I've been to the McDonald's, and they're just crazy. They're like completely different from anything else in America. They have like this whole bakery in the McCafe section, and I got this chocolate muffin, and then to drink I got this like iced hot chocolate, which looks pretty good. But today what we're going to be doing is we're going to the Real Madrid football stadium. For all you Americans, by football I mean soccer. And then after that we're just supposed to like walk through the city, go to some stores and stuff, so let's go. To get to the stadium, we had to take the metro. Now, let me tell you, this was definitely an experience. It was kind of scary because I was literally pressed against like body to body with all these random strangers, and I felt like I was gonna suffocate and die, but I made it out alive, so that's good. But once we arrived to the stadium, I like underestimated how massive this thing was. It was so huge, and we started off at the very top so we could like look down and see everything. And then we just went downstairs and we went through all the little tunnels and things throughout the stadium. So first thing we saw was the trophy room, and in here they just like had all the various different trophies that they've won over the years. One of my favorite ones was like this like long round trophy. But then after that, we like kept going around the stadium, and we actually got to go into the locker room, like the actual locker room where all the players sit in right before the game, which I thought was super crazy. Like I didn't know that they would let you go into places like these. Then after that, even crazier is you got to go through the tunnel that the players walk out of the locker room to get onto the field. This part was super cool because you were literally just walking up these stairs until you got to the stadium, and you just saw all like the full field, all the chairs and everything around you. And the one thing that kind of scared me is like the size of this field. I do not understand how these people can like play the sport, because this field is so big and they're like running for hours on this massive field. I'd probably pass out within 5 minutes if I had to play this. And then after that, that was the end of the tour. So we kind of just went into the city and like looked around a bit. So we went to this place called Grand Via, which is one of the main streets in Madrid. And it's just this really long street with all these cool tall buildings. And it's kind of like a shopping area. There's just stores all over the place. I mean, I went to this one store called Bershka, I think, and I got this really cool shirt. I don't know, it's weird. It says, "Spoiler alert, everybody lies." And that's kind of like a weird message. I don't really know what that means, but I just really like this collar. But then I also went to Diesel. Now, I've never like gone into Diesel or like liked anything that they had, but I was just walking by and they had this one jacket on the window. I liked it so much that I literally just went inside and tried it on. I forgot to take a video because that's how much I liked it, that I was just like looking at myself in the mirror. But I got this one picture of it. You can't really see what it looks like, but it's kind of like this neon Japanese writing type of thing. I really liked it, but the only problem was that It was 250 euros, which is kind of like $300-ish, which is not something that I can afford. So I had to put it back. After that, we got pretty hungry, and one of like the most popular desserts in Spain is churros. Obviously, I wanted to try the best that they have. So I found the best restaurant that serves churros and hot chocolate, and that's where we went. It was like in this really tiny alleyway in the middle of like the city. It was super quiet and chill. But the one thing I was surprised about is the hot chocolate. Like, it was super thick, kind of like you would just put chocolate in the microwave and melt it, but it was literally so good. But then after that, it started getting pretty late, so we went to this one main square. It's called Plaza de Mayor, and it's just this massive square with these beautiful buildings, kind of like any other town square except beautiful. But after that, we were pretty tired, legs hurt from all this walking, so we just went back to the hotel and went to sleep. So it's the next day. It's actually our last day here in Madrid because we're going to Barcelona tomorrow. I forgot to record the intro to today because we kind of woke up late. For some reason, the alarm didn't go off. We made it to where we had to go, so that's good. But the first place we went to today was the Royal Palace. It was unbelievable. Like, I was at a loss for words when I first went there, and then I was at a loss for words again when I went inside, and it was just such a crazy place. I decided to like make a little cinematic moment, so I took a few clips. I'm gonna add some music, and this is what it looks like. Thought that was beautiful, that's not even all of it. There was like a big chunk of the palace that we walked through that you weren't allowed to take pictures or videos of. I was just so sad because it was literally so beautiful, but I couldn't do it. Just like in the Picasso Museum, there's security in every single room like screaming at people that even touched their phone. But for one of the things, there was like a hallway, and I was walking through the hallway, and in the hallway there were no security guards. So I kind of just pulled out my phone and snapped a picture because I just left one of my favorite rooms. It was like this beautiful green room, and there was like all these vines carved into the ceiling. And yeah, that was like where we spent the majority of the day. And then after that, we went to this one park. It's kind of like Central Park in New York, but it's called Retiro Park. We went to two places. The first one was called the Crystal Palace. It's this beautiful palace made out of complete glass. Every single window, or basically the whole palace, is made out of windows. The only sad thing is we weren't allowed to go inside because every so often they have an art installation in there, and they literally just started a new art installation. And then even right outside of the palace, there was a black swan. Now, I've never seen one of these. I saw this and I was like, whoa. This is crazy. I've never seen a black swan before. And I don't know if this is good luck or bad luck, but I don't care because black swan, it was just so pretty. That was like the main part of the park. So as we were walking out, we got to this other main part, and it was like this giant lake with people swimming in boats and stuff. And it just had like all these columns and statues. And there were a bunch of little cute ducks just like swimming along in the water. But that brings us to now. It's like late, it's almost the end of the day, and we're probably gonna go to sleep soon because tomorrow morning we're catching a train to Barcelona. And because of that, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here because I wanted to split it up into two parts. Y'all saw all of the stuff in Madrid, and next week I'll be posting the vlog about everything in Barcelona. Comment down below what you thought the coolest part of Madrid was. Definitely subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. I'm sure all of y'all are going to want to see next week's video about Barcelona after watching this one. So make sure to subscribe, and I don't know, I guess that's it. So I'll see you next week. Peace.